This is the largest infrastructure programme that this country has seen in a long time. We are very committed to deploying to 1.9 million premises by the end of 2018. If you can imagine, in terms of size and scale and scope, we are reaching further into the heart of rural Ireland than any other operator in this country. So we have made a commitment to the department that by the end of 2018 we will have completed 1.9 million premises. Already to date we have done 40,000 premises, and in fact today we celebrated with all of the staff in networks and in our wholesale division with chocolate cake. You have to use chocolate every now and again, and it encourages, and it also just marks an occasion, because we had said we would deliver by a certain date. We said how many premises, and those 40,000 premises are now enabled with a high-speed broadband network. We're investing hundreds of millions of euros in deploying a network into rural Ireland. And I'm not talking small towns and villages. We've already done that. That's part of our 1.6. This is going further out, outside those villages, north, south, east, west, small routes that have 1, 2, 3 homes. And it's 300,000 premises that will impact every county in Ireland. And what we've done over the last number of years is we've gone out into those rural communities and we've asked them what do they want, and when we've delivered it, we've seen what that transformational change can do. So, for example, we have now farmers been able to upload their documentation directly to the Department of Agriculture. Before, they would have had to travel into town to do that. I mean, what's kind of ironic is that the world is moving on and people are trying to catch up. So while we'll expect everything online, and I think we spoke about this just earlier in terms of to get an interview, to submit your CV, the Department of Agriculture wants information about their herd, about their calving, but they want it online. And to do that, they need to be able to have access. So we're seeing out in those communities, farmers embracing this technology, farmers using cameras now to look at their heifers while they're calving, so they don't have to get out of bed at 3 o'clock in the morning, or if they're a part-time farmer, which there are many in this country, and that they can, from their other job, be able to access their farming community as well. I mean, we don't want to centre all the opportunities in large cities and towns. This country, it's just too small, and you can already hear in the news house prices are going up. It's really difficult for people to rent, and what you want to be able to do is make sure that people where they want to live can work. And again, through our regional events, we've seen that. I was out in Castletownbere not so long ago, and a lady who had stepped out of the working environment to raise her family wanted to go back into it. If she had to travel in to one of the largest cities, it wouldn't have been possible. So with the help of broadband, she was able to set up her own business, Izzy Chocolates. She now sells them online. She sells them to as far away as America. And I think for her, that was an opportunity that would never have been there except for the availability of high-speed broadband. It also, I think, allows communities and villages to remain intact, and you'll see that as you drive around the country now, and I've never driven the country as much as I have since I took on this role, but what you see is, shops closing down, streets, going into disrepair, and if people have access or can create their business from their home or from their community, it brings back the community, it brings back people who've emigrated, because now they can work from home. And also, sometimes it's not about being able to do a job from home. People are doing ridiculous driving, 3 hours round trip every day. So they may do that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but wouldn't it be nice on a Thursday or a Friday that they could stay at home and work from home and be as productive? The passion and the pride in terms of the network guys, that they are rolling out a state-of-the-art, future-proof network into a country that they live in and work in, and more importantly, a community that they work in, because we're employing guys all across this country. At the moment, for the fibre to the home deployment, we have, I think it's 400 internal staff, we have 100 planners, and then we're also engaged with our key supplier KN, and they're contracting 500 people. So 1,000 people across this country are working in communities that they live in. They're now able to turn around to their pal in the pub and say, I'm delivering fibre to this community, a state-of-the-art, future-proofed network. that's going to breathe life back into our community. So yeah, people are really buzzed about it. I'm only here in this company 3 years. I've worked in the telco for a long time. You know, Eir unfortunately has a bit of baggage and history, but now, as it is today, there's drive, there's passion, and we are outrunning all of our competitors at the moment, and that makes me feel proud.